Now that Jane has a cloaking device, she's got to learn how to use it. 5 million ISK for a cloak skill book. Buy that. Oh, shield rigging. Guess I left that here last time. Well, let's inject it. What about this? Might as well inject that too. I'd forgotten I had that. Ah well. Cloaking 2, cloaking 3. Shield rigging can wait. As a child, you may have read about Jane in a popular series of books used in school to teach children how to read. But the conventional, happy image of her life painted in those stories was a lie. All grown up now, she has become a capsuleer with a chip on her shoulder and a commitment to follow 4 rules she calls her guiding stars. These are the adventures of Jane Honesty, and in this challenge, we shall see how and how far Jane can fly while staying true to her convictions. Jane has trained her cloaking skills up to level 3, which is enough now to bring her improved cloaking device online. She's back in Spot now, and she's loaded her new sister's core scanners, and in the hold, she's put a backup set of 8 normal scanners. But along with those, she's packed some Noise 5 needlejack filaments. These noise filaments will create an expressway out into a random system somewhere in nullsec, and contrary to what you might think with a filament called noise, it should take her someplace relatively quiet. Once she's out there, Jane is looking for a few possible things. First, relic sites. While Jane can get a lot of some kinds of salvage from sites right here at home, like anything else in Eve, not all the kinds of salvage she needs for the rigs she'd like to build can be found here in Serpentis-infested space. So Jane is looking to expand her collection of salvage materials and open up more possibilities for building a wider variety of rigs. Second, data sites. Jane's capacity to build T2 equipment is limited, and as we saw last time, it's much easier to get T2 modules from other capsuleers. But eventually, Jane will probably want to get into some T2 research and development, and data sites hold those R&D materials. Data sites can also drop blueprint copies of useful things that she may want to and be able to build. And finally, there's a possibility that Jane could end up in the drone lands. And drone sites drop integrated and augmented drone blueprints along with the drone parts needed to build them. Again, acquiring faction or T2 drones is something that she can get from hunting other capsuleers, but meantime, if Jane can find blueprints and materials for integrated or augmented versions, that's still better than the T1 drones Jane has been using up to now. So, Jane's plan is to go exploring in nullsec and find her way home again eventually, more than likely by scanning down and following wormhole connections until she happens back to somewhere close to home. The first thing, in order to use one of these filaments that Jane needs to do, is to form a fleet with herself. So there we go. We don't need the fleet window because she's all by herself, but now that we're in a fleet, we should be able to activate one of these things now. Use. We have a log-off timer warning. Can only be used by subcapital ships, which is fine. Up to 5 pilots, but we're by ourselves. All that's good. So, off she goes. Where is it? Use. Is it possible they implemented some kind of a delay timer on this? I'm not sure what's going on. Ah, there it is, finally. Alright. There's our filament. And... Why won't it let me go through that? There we go. Guess it's been a while since I used one of those. And here we are. We do have people in system. So let's, right off the bat, get moving. People in system are, looks like mining. And who are they? Let's find out. Hold my probes. Okay. Hold my probes. We are going to expect most of these people to be from the same place. Hold my probes. Yep, okay. Well, let's turn that off. Activate the cloak. And see what we've got out here. We've got nothing in the current system for... Let's see, we want cosmic signatures. That's what we want. Let's see if there are any around. We can go to the agency. That looks like any security, please. One jump away. 2 jumps. One signature here. One signature. Huh. As it turns out, not a lot of nullsec signatures around. Let's take a look at a map. Where are we? QKCU TAC. Let's see if we compare the map to GNTNT. So there's one there. Let's see. Are there other capsuleers? Search. They've changed the map some. Ships destroyed in the last hour. So, not a lot of ships blown up, but one here actually. Z0H2. 0H2. 2 jumps out. DC, detect CR. Here. YX0. There. Alright. So seems like maybe we should go this way and head up in this direction, perhaps. IF. So we get 1 signature there and 1 there. By then, our timer should have gone by, and we can jump to some place that's maybe got a few more signatures in it. So we'll set the course for there. I'm going to make a safe spot here.
Warp drive active.
Just hoping they haven't set up a bubble on the other side. One person here. Okay, in a coveter. Alright. Let's see. Here we are. There's where we're going. So let's go out here first.
Warp drive active.
And then, now that we have a safe, we can jump through that gate.
Warp drive active.
We're in drone-infested territory anyway. Nobody here. System all to ourselves. Awesome. 2 signatures and a system all to ourselves. Let's make a safe spot. And now we'll pop out the probes. Go back to the safe.
Warp drive active.
And take a first scan. Activate the cloak. Combat site. Alright, we're not looking for any combat, so ignore that. Gas site. Not interested in that either. Alright. So onward then. Relic sites. Beautiful. With the system all to ourselves. Undrone site. Oh. Get back to our safe here. Ignore that one. Alright. Going to edit that and call this safe 1. Alright. Couple relic sites, here we go.
Warp drive active.
shoot. We blew this one. Hacking fails. Didn't generate any extra drones, though. Let's give it another shot. Well, that has to be near the thing, though. One. There it is. Yes. So drone relic sites are pretty new to the game, and I've never hacked one before. Be interesting to see what's in it. Looks like just normal relic loot. Spatial attunement. Those melt down into some useful stuff, I do believe. I wonder if these blow up like normal ones. There it is. No help. And it does blow up like a normal one. Alright. Okay, so that's one rogue drone site, and in the meantime, two more have popped up. Let's see. Okay, 3 relic sites. Pull that in, reload, and off to the next one. Metamorphosis. Well, no, come on, no, ah. Well, I think I lost that one. All right, next one then. Unless that metamorphosis pop probes. Keep on the D-scan now. Yes, there they are. Let's get back to the safe.
Warp drive active.
Gauge the cloak and see what happens. Got 30 million if we were to sell it on the open market. That's what we came with. Well, we got a lot of salvage, so all is not lost. That's a lot of good stuff. We're gonna be happy with that if we don't get anything else this trip. If we can get that safely home, we're gonna be just fine. I'm Casparius. They say getting there is half the fun, and drone relic sites were completely new to me, so it was a lot of fun to get to check them out. But in Eve, after you've gotten there and your cargo hold is full of stuff, the other half of the challenge is getting it all home in one piece. We'll see if and how Jane can get it back next time. Meanwhile, thanks again for watching. Of all the things you might have going on today, I appreciate that you took 20 minutes to play Eve Online with me. Thank you.